It's going the way of Roval, so a chance for them to go inside 50 for the first time.
And it will be in the arms of Brolick, weighing up his options now and drives the ball deep inside forward 50, right towards the pocket. And a strong mark has been taken out in front by Matty Evans, who stuck up the big juke, stuck out the big bum and pulled in the mark.
Yeah, interesting matchup. Norton and Brolick running with each other. Might be an interesting duel throughout the afternoon, BWS.
That mark is invaluable to Matty Evans because he is a confident player. If he's got to get a touch early, which he has, and he's got to go back and kick the goal.
He'll kick from a 45-degree angle and he'll kick from probably about the 40-metre mark. He makes his approach now for the first chance for the six-pointer for Roval. It's a fantastic kick off the boot. The confidence booster Ray Baird was talking about, and Roval draw.
And then Monday has gone into the ruck now, so they are chopped and changed a bit on the ruck as they have done this season. Socket off the ground by Roval through hands.
Nice.
There's a chance to go forward. Great handball from Flakemore. Now they're away here.
Martini.
Here's an opportunity with Martini going inside 50. Can he hit a target? He sure can. And the mark is taken by Lockman. That's great play.
Beautiful play there, Ray.
Lockman gives it off. He wasn't confident, and he's found the big fella in Brolick. Lucky was expecting that because he probably thought he was going to go back and have the shot, but
boundary.
That the angle was better. And let's go down to the boundary with Jared.
Just so it just shows you how just to beat the zone. They had a spare man back there. It was James O'Connor, East Ringwood, and the bouncing ball just completely clean bowled him, and Roval found themselves out the back.
So Brolick it is from a. He's just a little bit off centre here. See if we can get good contact with this one. It's on its way, and the crowd like it, and it's gone through. So good kick. And Brolick, we got there
that's
there
a tough
in the
one.
end. Yeah, so Viral it is. He's going to have the free kick. He's outside the arc, so you've got to stop saying 50 because, of course, it's not 50 out here. It's more like 45, but it's just habit. So just getting your socks sorted because that makes all the difference. So Will Viral.
If he kicks this, it'll be a good goal because this is a tight angle here.
He certainly will be. It'll be a contender for the Tobin Brothers goal of the day, but he is a left footer, so he's on the right side, and it's not going to come back, I don't think. No, it's gone through for a minor score, so one more to the total as it continues to be a tight and it's going to be a throw-in after all that. In fact, we'll just watch for a minute because we don't want any yellow cards here, but there is a bit of pushing and shoving.
He's reaching into the back pocket.
Yeah, and it is a yellow card. So who did that go to, Jared? Can you just tell us? We just took the camera away there.
Clark.
Clark?
Yeah.
Yep.
So yellow card to Clark, so that's not ideal, and it's in the hands of East Ringwood. They've got the free kick from it.
It's always the retaliate.
I was going to think of that myself, but I dare not say it with these two on my left here.
Oh, don't be like these. Look, what a sookie lala.
He wanted you to be the retaliator, actually.
It's always the retaliator that gets caught. Oh, that's dangerous.
Scrambly kick. It's going to be chopped off and kicked by Flakemore. Is it around the body? Puts it through. And that is how you make them pay, Flakemore.
So back in the middle.
They deserve their lead.
Long way to go, though. We're not calling it yet by any stretch as Showmakers gets the tap that time. He's in a centre clearance for Roval, and they burst away. They've got a chance to grab a late one here. This would be huge, and they've got the mark as well. And
Matty Evans.
It's Matt Evans who's taken it, so he's been quite busy today. He's done a bit of work in the ruck, and he's also gone forward on that occasion and taken a good, strong contested mark. This would be huge, just to get it back to one goal.
Needs it.
That was a fantastic delivery.
It was a terrific kick.
Just shows you what happens when you win the centre clearance, doesn't it?
Yes.
And they did that with Connor Waitman off the ground, so that they're taking advantage of that fact.
Absolutely. So here he comes, and Matty Evans, he needs to kick nice and straight here. Here's the kick on its way. Beautiful kick. Goal umpire didn't move, so Matty Evans puts it through, and it's back.
Right underneath us here in the broadcast position as the kick goes out of bounds on the full from East Ringwood. So a little bit scrappy early in the piece, Besto. Spark them into something, will you?
So a couple of out of bounds on the fulls.
I want to check whether or not that's a Burley.
So McDonald it is. McDonald it is who has the kick. He sends it long, very long. In fact, up the wing. It falls into the hands here. A good play by Clark. He set sail. Gets it inside forward 50 as they get a little kick, funny little kick back inside into the hands. This is a goal. No, it's not. He missed it. It was Will Verrill who didn't really
Fucagala in the women's game. It went more than right angles backwards.
If he starts it to the right goalpost, he can work this one back through the left, but he kicked it straight through the right. Trying to just coach everyone through it at this stage.
Back to nobody, but finds a target.
It's on the ground, messy period of play. East Ringwood get it though. Waitman puts it onto the right boot, gets it smothered though.
Oh!
And in the end, this one gets Bilo who gets belted out of the way. And the umpire says we'll have a throw-in, so you're going to give it wrong. You can see if you're watching on the stream, the scoreboard in the background showing a 10-point lead for the home side. We're coming up to 10 minutes played. Henry gets the tap in the ruck, but it falls for Roval. They'll go in 50 again. How's the bounce towards the boundary? And just got through. It looked like it was going through for a goal, but getting back in the nick of time is Delaney. And near miss for Roval. One more to their tally. And they now trail by 9 points on the Bendigo Bank scoreboard. As Delaney has it, looking around for someone to kick to. Puts it onto the left, goes out to the far side of the ground. Up they fly. Henry getting to the front spot there, but the ball bouncing around. Now it's in the hands of Roval player losing his footing there.
Unlucky.
It was unlucky as the ball goes back to number 28 in Clean.
Throw.
And that's a throw, so it'll be a free kick to Roval. Chance to go inside 50. They squared it out into the pocket. Ball goes over everybody's head, but it's still danger still there. Little handball back inside. Nicely laid off there by McDonald to a teammate. They go inside 50 again, but they're a bit outnumbered here, the Roval side.
Oh.
Now it's a possible goal, and it is a goal.
Evans.
It's Evans. It went to sleep, and it's been taken there by Flakemore. He couldn't believe his luck.
Sorry.
I think it's not Flakemore, it's Lockman.
Another bombshell.
So it's
Look at the ankle he's been put on.
He's a left footer.
he's going to find it.
There is no way that is... thank you. There was no way that he needed to be pushed that far out, and I still don't think he's on the correct angle, because when he took the second bite, it was a lot more squared up. Agreed,
So-
Ray?
Yeah, I agree.
Lockman, he's going to come in. Can he kick this one? He should do, you'd think, but we didn't want to say anything. Pretty much, he's made a mess of it off the side of his boot. Completely off the side.
Keep the ball alive, bouncing football over the head of Fox, and nicely done there by Beryl, who chased after a little handball away, but it might be chopped off here. And it certainly is. There's a little handball in towards the middle of the ground. They've got the numbers. Waitman crunched by Brolick. And the umpire said advantage paid, and now the Hawks have the numbers up towards inside forward 50. Suleimani, he's got players further afield. Is he going to hit a target? He does. Matty Davey, who I have to say has not been great by boot this afternoon. And he's going to kick from directly in front, 47 metres out.
The last 5 minutes, the momentum has certainly gone in Roval's favour, Brush.
Yeah, there was a chance there where East Ringwood could have been 17 points up, but they just couldn't get that goal.
Matty Davey to shut me right up. That's exactly what he needed to do, and I tell you what, that went...
Interesting scores. Umpire throws it in. Delaney chasing. Now Waitman on the side. And Waitman taken across the boundary there by McDonald. And they were throwing just in front of us.
Blake Tennant's texted in and told us that he's played it the whole game in the ruck, and he's very, very sore.
I was about to say late breaking news flash from Chidside Park.
Okay, the ball's right in front of us here from the stoppage. Here's McDonald, took off to the races up towards the half-forward line. Over the back, this might sit up here for Toomey, the first gamer. Can he get boot to ball? He can't come charging through. There was Evans. He got brought down to ground, and we will throw it up. In fact, it was Tommy Lockman. I apologise as the umpire to restart this one. Lockman will go up in the ruck contest almost unopposed. Then he could have just trapped it. It didn't matter because Martini was there to mop up the pieces, and the Hawks have...
Hit the scoreboard, and at the moment, Roval are hitting the scoreboard.
Yep.
So ball thrown up again. Hit it on the head, Brush. There's been an awful lot of fumbling. As I said, you'd think it was a weak game. You're right. The ball use has not been clean, and here they go forward again. Roval bouncing over their little handball off, and they'll go inside 50 again. Here's the kick.
Great kick.
Davies there getting through. Oh, he's got it. What a great mark.
That's mark of the day for Matty Davey there.
Yeah, Matt Davey, he was there. I sort of didn't think he had too much chance, but he certainly got his eyes on the footy, and he's gone up and taken it. So you can put this one in the book. He's pretty much right out in front.
It's 2 beers from Ray now.
So that's a great mark.
Fantastic fly. And what a brilliant kick it was from Martini, though, to keep the ball alive and kick it to the hot spot.
So Martin Davey it is. So Davey comes in from point blank range, and he's put it through.
15-point lead. Will Verrill will go back, and he's only 20 metres out directly in front. He's going to put this one through. And, well, we didn't see this coming 15 minutes ago. There was a handy 12-point lead to East Ringwood at that stage, and this is going to turn into a 27-point turnaround from that point. So Verrill, who let himself down from the left forward pocket about 6 or 7 minutes ago with an absolute shocker. He copped the Bronx cheers from the same crowd that's going to watch this one potentially sail over the head. So watch the celebration if he can put this one through. Verrill comes in now, 25 out directly in front, makes no mistake. And does he give it to him? Exactly right. I absolutely love it. Off the clock as possible.
Yeah.
Montrose 7:11:53 leading Bayswater 4:3:27.
Ball comes out now, trying to keep it alive. Beaker, boundary line, out of bounds.
Murrell Barker only up by 7 points against Norwood. 7-7-49. Norwood 7 straight 42.
Gee, that could be a big opportunity.
Some close ones.
Norwood.
High throws the ball back in now. Shower makers once again. It's just been like clockwork. Training drill styles. Clearing shot at goal. Goes through for a behind. But then he scored. He's again Stapleton. Wastes no time. Goes into the pocket. And Curtis Blakemore, who's already kicked a goal this afternoon, will take as much time as he's allowed and have a shot on goal. He's deep up against that boundary line. It's a very difficult shot, this one. It's going against the way the breeze is, so he's got to start this one. But this one has to be a perfect kick, and he's got to start it very left and hope the wind brings it back.
Probably could do with a little bit of a half shank, BWS.
Or almost like a run around, have the ping, but he's going direct at the ball.
He's kicked it.
That's a good looking kick. When he
Very
gets
Ball, not the goal.
it started left. East Ringwood going into this game undefeated. Roval showing them that any side on their day can take it up and beat the premiership favourite as that ball comes out. Nicely done. Clark got the receive handball from Edwards, and knock on worked out beautifully. Here's Verrill on the left boot, kicks it towards Blakemore at the top of the goal square. He'll go back, put it through Ray, and that will be the icing on the cake.
Gee, that was centimetre perfect, wasn't it? That was a perfect kick. Blakemore did not have to break stride.
That was a fantastic kick.
I'll tell you what, Will Verrill's shaking himself up for BOG.
Yeah, he's had a sensational game. I totally agree with that. So Flakemore kicked one goal in the second quarter, so he likes this end. Drop punt, go for a goal. It's game over here out at East Ringwood Reserve. They have done enough now. Should have taken that. It's on the spender. But else kicked a couple of goals, but he hasn't done a lot for East Ringwood Awards. Probably a 5-minute period where he's a couple of goals. We needed more from him and the likes of other players as well, but just the second half has been so impressive from Roval. The kick comes out now on Delaney that time. Verrill once again.
Not Gary all the system has gone out of East Ringwood really and he's taking the ball forward in those
Verrill very well.
quick kick right into the knackers. Clearing kick coming towards the middle of the ground. Linking up handball. He's the man at the moment. Matty Davey. He goes into the first game up. The first game of Toby. It's a goal, you little beauty. It's up for the flag.
I've got the knife and fork out.
That brings rain.
So Roval with the footy as they have done for much of this term.
That's got the knife and fork out.
No
spoon.
Good pipe. Well, maybe. Yeah, it's in the hands of
Played nicey spoony before.
They kick down the line, finds McDonald. I'll get a spoon just in case. I'll play it. Depends what sort of pie it is. So there's the kick down to about half forward. Up they fly. Goes right over the back. Davies chasing. Can he go? In the go. He did. He kept it in. Goes for the banana. Oh, he's missed it. That would have been the Tobin brothers. Yeah.
They won by 128.
Based on last week's game, could you imagine Donvale v Silver?
So up it goes again. Back to this game, which is getting towards the dying stages. Roval, can they put another one on the board? They may well do. Kick goes down, chasing after it there, trying to get his hands on it was it's Toomey. Prices will have a ball up.
Well, if Donvale were impressive, then Scoresby are equally as impressive too, because they're 114 points up over Fair Park, 22-9, 141. Fair Park 4-3-27.
It's Evans who wins the hit out, but it's not clear at the moment. Chasing through after it there and picking it up nicely too was Edwards who gets the centering.
Beautiful.
Well, no, I was going to say into the hands, but it's not. Going back is that man Farrell, and there's a snap for goal. And
Got it.
Stapleton.
it's gone through Stapleton. I thought he missed it for a moment because the goal umpire was heading